Hey, y'all. Hey, happy Monday morning. The kids are back in school from Thanksgiving break, and I am thankful. I had the kids this year for Thanksgiving, so it was a whole thing. Anywho, so I have about a 30-minute ride, and it was placed on my heart to talk about healing and how to make the choice to heal. Now, we have a choice in every single thing that we do or don't do. You can choose to do it or not, right? Healing is the same way. Oftentimes, when we are hurt, we look at it as someone doing something to us, right? Like, you hurt me, which is valid, which is valid. I do think that there are instances where we have to look at what we allowed. Because a lot of times it's what we're allowing to happen to us because of the choices that we are making. In this journey through divorce that I am experiencing, I'm like still in it, not even gotten to the thick of it, right? Being separated has taught me so much about myself, learning how to live in a way that I am pleased with. Am I pleased with the things that I am doing, the hobbies that I have, the knowledge that I want, what I want to learn, teach my children, so on and so forth? Am I pleased with that? Because that's first and foremost for me. Am I pleased with what I am doing? My children have what they need, and they get a little bit of what they want, right? So they are good. But again, I am no good to them if I am not good to myself. And where that starts is healing from the hurt and pain that I've experienced. I'm not blaming anybody at all. It is what it is. It happened to me. It doesn't have to change the trajectory of my life in a negative way. Things happen to us all the time. It's very easy to reside in victimhood. Oh, this happened to me. This person did this. This person did that. Right. I get it. Hey, I get it. But my question then would be, if you keep coming into contact with people who hurt you, why is that? Because you are the common denominator. All these people don't know each other. So what are you allowing that is causing people in your life to feel that it is okay for them to be disrespectful? You know, come on. Atlanta traffic and these trucks. That's where boundaries come in. I'm trying to pick back up on where I was. Right. Okay, there we are. So it is vital in whatever journey you're in your life. So first of all, what do you want for your life? Start there. It's not about anybody else, not even your children. What do you want your life to look like? Start there. Be intentional with what you want. I know this because I was not intentional with what I wanted. Okay? I was extremely unintentional. I had like the basic, marriage, kids, blah, 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 work and all that. But I didn't get down to the knit and the grit of what I wanted life to look like for me. And now I am in a space where I am very much so intentional about the things that I do and do not do, the boundaries that I set, the way that I allow them to be set or I want them to be set. I'm very intentional about that. You're not going to treat me the way that I don't want you to treat me. Period and dot. I have hurt people. People have hurt me. I have apologized, and whatever they do with that apology is on them. Like, that's it. If someone has apologized to me, whatever I choose to do with that apology is on me. They've settled it on their end, as they should. I've settled it on my end, as I should. And then it's time to move forward, right? Healing hurts. It does. Even if you get a scratch, if you get a bump, that thing hurt. It is literally going to hurt while it is healing. Same with life. When you go through things and you're experiencing stuff and you make a conscious decision that you want to heal and grow from that thing, it is going to hurt. Because in order to heal, you got to uncover the wound. You gotta take it off. You gotta take the Band-Aid off. Let that wound get some air. Cry some tears, feel some feelings, have some emotions. Don't hold that shit in. It's not good for you. It's not good for you internally to hold in your emotions and your feelings. Ask me how I know. Right? It is scary to heal. Like the process of it, like the journey. It's scary because it's unknown. You don't know how you're gonna feel. You don't know what the healing is gonna look like. You don't know anything. But I tell you what, it's better to not know what the healing journey is and never start it than to never start at all and then you stuck sitting in dirty bathwater. Get out the dirty bathwater. You know, I ain't too fond of sitting in dirty bathwater. This traffic is ridiculous. Side note. I'm gonna say it again. The most important part to healing is not blaming anybody else. You can be upset, you can be angry, but I would definitely say to you, look at you first. And I'm saying this because I experienced this. When you are going through a separation, I don't care who you are, whole phase or not, you are going to experience some really, really difficult emotions. The only thing that heals is time. It took me 4 years to get to a point where I can look at them kids' father and not be angry and not want to, let me not say that, to be angry or upset. 4 years. Still dealing with the same old BS, annoyances, frustrations, miscommunications, and all that. And I finally got to the point where I can look at that man and be like, mm, 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 mm. And then on the same line, not have any regrets, remorse, or being mad at myself for the choice I made. That's the one right there. Don't do that. Don't. Now listen, you know we in traffic. Doggone it. That's the one. Not continuing to be upset with myself because of the choices that I made. I'm aware of why I made the choices. I am aware of the consequences of them. You know, all consequences ain't bad, but all of them ain't good either. I want to encourage you to give yourself grace, because it is very, very important to give yourself grace. Acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge your emotions, get them out of your system. Get them out your system. What's your goals? What are your goals? What's your focus? What are the intentions that you have for your life? What are the intentions that you have for your children's life if you have children? Do you want them to keep doing the same thing you're doing? You want to keep passing that down generation to generation? Probably not. Well, then how do you change that? Only you know that. But the first thing you got to do is make a choice to heal. Nobody that is healed, they anybody that has healed, excuse me, made the choice to heal. They said, you know what? I don't want to feel like this anymore. What do I need to do to not feel like this? Heal, address, unearth, unpack, uncover. Take it head first and keep swimming. Dory said, keep swimming. You have to keep swimming.